It's 7 p.m. It's Saturday the 13th of April 2024. I'm Madison and we're under starters orders with the TV teaser and this classic clip.
The start, due off at 3:50, was delayed because of a demonstration by so-called animal rights protesters. Then the race was almost ready to get underway.
And this looks as though it could be a go. Dr. Prowse taking a turn. That's Royal Speedmaster, number 40. Just those two. Currently holding up the start. It looks as though Keith Brown is pretty well ready to dispatch him now. Royal Speedman, that's it, that away, and Riverside Boy is slowly away, and Chatham has refused to start at all, and Romany King has gone off, and a red flag is being raised, and it is in fact a false start.
The National, for the first time ever, was going to start again. It took some time to get things organised, then the 39 runners were ready once more.
And this noise from the crowd, really getting one or two of them right on their toes. Royal Speedmaster still got to get in to join the others. He's currently out of picture, but I doubt if Keith Brown will wait indefinitely. That's David Stuckey spinning round. This is him nearest to us, Royal Speedmaster, with the press curve being led in by Jerry Scott now. And for a moment it looked as though Keith Brown had him. And they're away. Oh, this time it... And once again the tape, they're snagged on the tape, and it's a recall. It's a recall. It was caught round Richard Dunwoody's neck. The tape won't be gone long. They've been recalled, but the majority don't realize that it is a recall.
It is one of the most infamous moments in sports history. But what year was the Grand National that never was? As it was Grand National Day today, we have an equestrian theme to tonight's TV teaser. Coming up next is round 2 and the anagram, where you need to unscramble a TV presenter. After that, TV titles. Name the show from the muted opening sequence. Round for next and mix and match. It's all or nothing here. Match the 3 TV horses to their riders. No time for horsing about after, as tonight's observation test will follow.
Oh, look, there's a rare bear that's bare at the rail. What are you doing, Miss Popple?
Oh, Mr. Claypole, darling, he's such a clever. He has made a spell so I can do invisible mending.
Now, here's another one with a defective sound mechanism. This elephant doesn't trumpet.
Oh, that's no problem. I'll make it trumpet.
Do behave yourself, McWitch. Now, as you can see, this doll is in perfect condition, except for the waterworks behind the eyes. When you squeeze her, she's supposed to cry real tears.
Oh, this calls for my superior skills. Oh, but I should be the one to cast a crying
Will you
spell
stop
on the doll.
squabbling and just cast a spell?
Oh. Gadzooks, the crying spell has hit Dobbin.
Will you get out of the way, you stupid nag? Now look what you've done. Instead of a crying doll, we've got a sobbing dobbin. What have you got in your mouth? A soggy-looking nose fluids from Ethel. I've broken down. I think there's something loose under the bonnet. She's always had something loose under the bonnet. All right.
Alas, poor Mistress Meeker has broken down. It must be the strain of worrying about her neighbours, the Perkins.
I am inclined 2 degrees.
I can exclusively reveal that the part of Dobbin in Rent a Ghost was played by Ella and Logan. Logan was the back end. Who was the note in Dobbin's mouth from? We end with channel hopping. You will be shown the name of 3 TV shows centered around horses. You will have 10 seconds for each to decide if they were first shown on any BBC channel, any ITV channel, or anywhere else. Remember, for overseas shows we are talking about the first showing in the UK. That's the end of our horse-themed quiz, so let's check your answers. The Grand National that was not was in the year 1993. And the winner of the infamous race that never was Isha Ness. Land Glide Crab in our anagram becomes TV sports presenter and former jockey Claire Balding. Now let's reveal tonight's TV titles. With one of TV's most memorable themes, it was the adventures of Black Beauty. To mix and match, and the Lone Ranger's horse was Silver. From the same show Tonto rode Scout, and hence that left Roy Rogers with Trigger. Observation came next.
Now look what you've done. Instead of a crying doll, we've got a sobbing dobbin. What have you got in your mouth? A soggy-looking nose fluids from Ethel.
The note was from Ethel. Lastly, channel hopping and Follifoot was first shown on ITV in 1971. Champion the Wonder Horse was shown in the US under the title of The Adventures of Champion. The series from 1955 was first shown in the UK by the BBC in the 1970s. Champion was owned by singing cowboy Gene Autry. Free Reign premiered on Netflix in 2017, so the final answer is other. It ran for 3 series. And that's the end of tonight's TV teaser. I hope you have enjoyed our Equestrian special. If you have, do give us a like by hitting the thumbs up. We're back at 7 p.m. for a new TV teaser every night in April. Subscribe to the channel for free by hitting the button shown to get notified of all new content. Meanwhile, for a different sort of racing, can you spot Bradley Wiggins here? Good night.